is this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So be it. Does anyone in this room, and I dare you to say yes, have any reason that these two should not be wed? Good choice. Family and friends, I welcome you to this day of celebration. Christy and Patrick have invited us here to take part in their life adventure. Wondrous, magical, and with reverence to the moment that will set in motion a greater good. To be invited.
Stop it!
I said I'd wait till it out. To be invited to this moment is to champion our personal faith in something bigger. Something divine, something spiritual. To be invited to this moment by Christy and Patrick is a time for happiness, a time for merriment, and a time for joy. Now is the perfect time for a wedding. A prayer from the Buddhist prayer of loving kindness. We offer our prayers for all living beings, feeble or strong, short, small, or large, seen or unseen. Those dwelling far or near, those who are born and those who are to be born, may all beings, without exception, such as we know here today, know happiness. Happiness in marriage is not just something that happens. The little things are the big things. It's never too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say, I love you at least once a day. For you, 4 times a day. It's standing together to face the world. It's not expecting one person to wear a halo or the other to have wings of an angel. It's not looking for perfection in each other. Happiness in marriage is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, gratitude, and a sense of humor. It's having the capacity to forgive and forget. It's giving each other an atmosphere in which both can grow. It's finding room for the things of the spirit. Marriage is establishing a relationship in which independence is equal, the dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. Huh? Oh, you may sit down! This is my first and last.
Ours too!
Now I'd like to invite Tom up to give a reading by Taylor Mann.
And I'll be over here. Falling in love is like owning a dog. Love. It's a big responsibility, especially in a place like New York City. So think long and hard before deciding on love. On cold winter nights, love is warm. It lies between you and lives and breathes and makes funny noises. But love also wakes you up at all hours of the night with its needs. It needs to be fed so it will grow and stay healthy. And love makes little messes, too, leaving you little surprises here and there. Love needs lots of cleaning up after. Sometimes you may just want to get love fixed. Love likes to go for long walks because love loves exercise. It runs you around the block, but leaves you panting. It pulls you in several different directions at once, or winds around and around you until you're all wound up and can't move at all. Love doesn't like being left alone for long, but come home, and love is always happy to see you. It may break a few things accidentally in its passion for life, but you can never be mad at love for long. Love makes you meet people wherever you go. People who have nothing in common but love. Stop and talk to each other on the street. Throw things, and love will bring them back. Again, and again, and again. But most of all, love needs love. Lots of it. And in return, Love loves you and never stops.
Thank you. Mary?
I love you, not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I love you, not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me. I love you for the part of me that you bring out. I love you for putting your hand into my heaped up heart and passing over the foolish, weak things that you can't help dimly seeing there, for drawing out into the light all the beautiful belongings that no one else had looked quite far enough to find. I love you because you are helping me to make of the lumber of my life not a tavern, but a temple.
My package.
Out of the works of my everyday, not a reproach, but a song. I love you because you have done more than any creed could have done to make me good, and more than any faith could have done to make me happy. You have done it without a touch, without a word, without a sign. You have done it by being yourself.
A couple that chooses marriage is bound not only by the mutual affection and the love that they share, but also by the hopes, dreams, and the promises of what will be. The promises and vows you make today will guide you in your common future. I will ask you now if you're prepared to make these promises. Will you please step forward and face each other with your hands together? Patrick, do you take this woman to be your wife?
Dramatic pause.
I was breathing so that I could cry. Okay. So,
Carry on.
Let's do it. Let's ask more. Okay. Do you promise to love her, be kind to her, sing to her, dream with her, root for the New York Giants with her, grill with her, make her coffee every morning, stand by her side, forsaking all others, in sickness and in health, in sorrow and in joy, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Christy, do you take this man to be your husband? Do you promise to love him, be kind to him, sing to him, remember the words? Dream with him, root for the Tar Heels with him, grill with him, bake his favorite cupcakes, stand by his side, forsaking all others in sickness and in health, in sorrow and in joy, as long as you both shall live. Please repeat after me. I, Patrick, take you, Christy, to be my lawfully wedded wife.
I, Patrick, take you, Christy, to be my lawfully wedded.
I take you to be my best friend,
I take you to be my best friend.
my faithful partner,
That's my boss right there.
my faithful partner, and my one true love.
And my one true.
I promise to encourage you and inspire you. I promise to encourage you
I promise to encourage you
and inspire you
and inspire you
and love you.
and love you.
Truly through good times and bad.
Truly through good times and bad.
I will forever be there to laugh with you.
I will forever be there to laugh with you. To lift you up
When you are down,
when you are down.
and to love you unconditionally.
To love you unconditionally.
through all the adventures in life.
Throw me adventures.
Chrissy, repeat after me. I, Chrissy,
I, Christy,
take you, Patrick,
take you, Patrick,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
and take you to be my best friend,
and take you to be my best friend,
my faithful partner,
my faithful partner,
and my one true love.
and my one true love.
I promise to encourage you,
Promise to encourage you,
and inspire you, and love you,
and inspire you, and love you,
truly through good times and bad.
truly through good times and bad.
I will forever be there to laugh with you,
I will forever be there to laugh with you,
to lift you up
to lift you up
when you're down,
when you're down,
and to love you unconditionally
and to love you unconditionally
through all of our adventures in life.
through all of our adventures in life.
The ring is our The ring is our oldest symbol of love and marriage. It has no beginning or ending, and as you exchange these rings, let them remind you always of your vow to love, be faithful, and never ever give up on one another. Repeat after me, yeah. Do you want to go first? I'll go first. All right. I'm ready.
I give you this ring as a sign of my love and faithfulness. As the ring has no end, neither shall my love for you. I choose you to be mine this day with joy.
I give this ring as a sign of my love and faithfulness. As a ring has no end, neither shall my love for you. I choose you to be my husband this day and forevermore.
So many reasons I ought to go.
Marry someone who writes songs for you like that. Christy and Patrick, your marriage will join you for a life adventure so intimate that it will change your whole being. It offers your soul paths the promise of love that is true and mature. Go into our world from this moment on for the sake of a richer and deeper life together, giving without thought of return, but with the hopes of just a simple smile. And by giving in, but never giving up. Let your divine helpers and God guide you along the way. Having thus pledged yourself to each other, I do now, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of New York, I have always wanted to say that. Thank you. I'm going to do it again. Having thus pledged to each other, I do now, by the virtue of authority vested in me by the state of New York, now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now seal your vows with a delicious kiss. Is joy, but to marry the person your heart has sung to in dreams is a joy unparalleled in human life. On this day, I would like to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Patrick Frankfurt.